Thank you for reviewing this screencast presentation on my lesson plan project for Internet tools in the classroom. For this lesson, I created a web quest using Wix on the novel Friendle written by Andrew Clements. Friendle was our monthly literary text, and we needed a fun culminating activity that addressed content standards that focused on determining the meaning of words. Here are a list of our standards that we are using in the classroom. And basically, they're just having students to draw evidence of literary or informational text by demonstrating command of the conventions of standard English um, in both written and speaking form. And this is done through using narrative techniques such as dialogue, description, and pacing to develop experiences. Um, Net standards that are addressed within this web quest include creativity and innovation, as well as critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making by students, as well as communication and collaboration through use of digital media that's helped to support individual student learning. For this particular web quest, I decided to use a couple of different tools. One, of course, is the Wix itself and the web quest that was created. Through this, students will invent a word, as you can see, and they will do this using Penzu. Penzu, of course, requires an email, and I cannot provide you a student sample because of this. After using Penzu to blog about the word that the student has chosen and why they have chosen that word, they get the opportunity to add their word to the dictionary using Word Central. And this is actually pretty fun for students. They love being able to add their own word, and as you can see here are some of the latest entries that have been added by students. After students have added their unique word to the dictionary, they will create a poster using print and press machine, that is provided by readwritethink.org. It is a very simple tool. Students just follow the screen prompt and they can create either a newspaper brochure or, in our case, a poster. And they just decide on the layout they want for their poster, and then, of course, they create it. After creating an advertisement for their unique word, they want to see how well it will catch on and be used by their peers. So they will then develop a TV commercial using Voki. We decided to use Voki because it was very user friendly and easy for students to navigate. And of course, it is also one of those free resources that can be used by students. The lesson is differentiated both by process and product, and that the process, we have decided to develop small groups and students will be able to work with teachers until they are able to reach a level of comfort in which they can work independently. And for those students that need a little more help or aren't as tech savvy as others, we do have handouts, so they are able to do and complete the tasks that are set within this web quest using pen and pencil. Students will also have equitable access through training that will be provided to them on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the classroom and the computer lab, as well as after school time and on Wednesdays and Thursdays when they will be allowed to work on their posters as well as TV ad creations. There are rubrics that have been provided that students will use to complete the task within the project. So one is the commercial rubric, um, and it lists the things that they need as well as the script. And the other is, of course, the poster advertisement rubric, which breaks down the things that the student need, including the assignment of an ordinary and unique name to an ordinary object. After this has been done, I think that students will be very, very well off and great at what they are doing as long as you let them know what is expected of them from the beginning, sign them up for emails, as well as provide them with timing for training. Um, please, please, please be careful as to not allow students to use the tools without the proper training. Make sure that they are ready for the tools and resources that are used within the web quest before you allow them to work independently. If you do decide to use the web quest or you are reading Frindle, I do recommend that you use the web quest, but just make sure that the students are aware of those things that are mentioned. Thank you again for your time and have a great day.